second sweep of the season. Their first coming about a week ago to the Twins. So, or no, yeah, to the Twins, I believe. And so now they are facing off against Arizona, and Riley's gonna rip one on the second at bat. That's deep into left corner, and that'll bring Verdugo around to third, make it first and second, I believe. There we go. So a good start for the Braves. Their bats are as hot as ever. I think didn't he get on second? Yeah. Yep. So 2 hits, one a single, one a double, puts runners in scoring position. It's Fott on the mound for Arizona and Schwellenbach for the Braves. Ozuna standing in now, the hot hitter. Runners on second and third. Let's see if he can hit him around here with nobody out. He'll hit this first one deep into right. It's kind of a pop up. He'll get to it, and a runner will come home. It'll be a close play, and they're saying out, but I think he got his hand under there. It's going to be close. It's hard to tell from that angle. I will not score it until I find out what happened because it could be a sacrifice fly. Gonna be very. But never mind. Got in there. Mean there would be 2 outs with only one runner on to right field. That'll bring up Matt Olson with Riley standing on second. Tonight's game that we missed. Yeah, he had a homer. Matt Olson 1-0 here. Now Aubie's waiting on deck. Had a great game last night. High fastball. Riley still on second. And it pauses halfway through the pitch. So we will not figure out what happened, but I think it's going to be a ball low. That'll make it full count. Yep. Swung and missed at a ball. Very unfortunate first inning for the Braves. We'll move on to the bottom of the first. Carroll will do up, followed by Perdomo, and then Smith for the Diamondbacks. Welcome, welcome. Beat St. Louis Cardinals 2-1 in that series, and now it gets 6.5 games out of first. Let's see if Spencer first batter up. Corbin Carroll, he is batting really well. Smith, the first baseman, who's back now, batting swung on, and that'll be put past the shortstop into the outfield. He'll turn around and go to second. Could be a triple if they can't get it in quickly. He is going for 3, and he will easily make it. So a leadoff triple from Corbin Carroll will get the Diamondbacks started. All right, we'll be back in just a second to fix a technical issue. Hopefully it'll come back here.
And hopefully you can hear me now.
I can hear you
Anyway, what I was saying was, welcome to the stream. We are getting insane
now.
lag.
It should go away now.
Stream.
So they got a ground out of Perdomo to second base, and now standing in is Smith, who's batting .348 with 4 homers and 9 RBIs. 1-2 pitch inside makes it 2-2. Schwellenbach trying to get another win on his record tonight, propelling the Braves to a sweep if he can. Swing and a miss at the 2-2, and that gets Smith down. First strikeout of the night for Schwellenbach. Up now Naylor, the designated hitter. Lineup tonight, in the outfield, you got Alex Verdugo, Eli White, Michael Harris. Then in the infield, Austin Riley, Nick Allen, Ozzie Albies, and Matt Olson. Drake Baldwin behind home plate as the catcher. Usually it's Murphy, but Baldwin's the backup. He comes in every 4 or 5 games. This first pitch swung on by Naylor, who is batting over 300 now. He is 0-1 in this count. And Barley? Could just be their name, Barley. 1-1. Possibly. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Naylor. Swings on it, belts it, foul. 1-2. Schwellenbach trying to end this inning without giving up any runs despite the leadoff triple. Be much similar to the Braves' first inning. Here's the 1-2 from Schwellen. Schwelly, as they call him. And it swings and a miss on the outside slider. That's 2 strikeouts on the inning for Schwellenbach, and that'll end it. We'll go to the top of the second. 2 up for the Braves. Ozzie Albies, Michael Harris, Eli White. All things considered for Fott, he did a pretty good job on the mound in the top of the first, although giving up the 2 hits to the Braves he did in the inning. But maybe a sign that he has some weakness. I mean, it's typically the more you see a pitcher, the better you do against him. So the second, third, fourth inning will be better for the Braves because they'll have already faced that pitcher. Really starting with the third. Wear them all out. Yeah, but 1 inning a day every day could add up. You don't know. What if you only have like 3 good pitchers though? You got to get them to last as long as you can. Sometimes keeping a pitcher in for 3 innings is better than putting in a worse pitcher. Maybe you need to manage a baseball team. Who's on first? Who's on first on your fictional baseball team? That was the sound of the drums. Do it. Do it. I didn't hear that at all. Do it. Wait, talk to the microphone? I can't hear you anymore. Did it turn off again over there? Is that it? I don't know why it's turning off. Hold on. Your microphone keeps turning off. Ozzie always will pop it up, and it'll go right to the third base. We're trying to fix the issues. Michael Harris sends one in the right center, and it's going to be caught by the right fielder.
Dude, it won't even turn on.
Well, I don't know why your microphone's acting that way. They said it was fully charged.
No, it was said my microphone was fully charged.
All right. You just have to talk really loud into mine, you know what I mean? Just do that. Is it good now? Are you good now, though, as far as your microphone?
I'm not doing anything for $5. I'm not doing anything like that for $5.
Who's trying to get you to do something?
Barley corn. Trying to get me to get up and do the chicken dance for $5.
Do it, man.
I'm not stupid.
Do it. Do it.
I'm not stupid, man.
White hit a home run again in his last game. 1-2 today. 1-2 in this count. Swings and chops it foul. Is your microphone back to working?
It should be.
Are we getting any buzzing, I wonder? Alright, don't touch that. Just
I
loud.
was fixing it.
The 1-2 is watched outside 2-2. Eli White again, 2 home runs in the last 3 games. And he had a double. He is on a hot streak right now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside. Watches it for ball 3. Full count.
Sorry. Didn't hear it. Let's see. Dude, this
Here's
inning
the
is cooked.
3-2.
I'm not scoring this inning.
Here's a 3-2 pitch, and it's outside. You'll walk him. Just update it towards that.
That's the issue. It's so far off.
2 outs, 1 runner on. The count is nothing. Top of the second. Fix the scoreboard. So runner on first. Baldwin steps up. The catcher. Batting 8th in the lineup. First pitch swung on. That's a single into right field. Eli White, I imagine he'll turn. Nope, he'll stay at second. But that makes it first and second off the single. Now Nick Allen, the shortstop, coming up. So first and second, a little 2-out rally going on.
2-out rally.
This is the second inning in a row that Fott has given up at least 2 hits. I like that. I like the sound of it. Allen batting .259. If he can get a single or something here, we can bring up the top of the lineup. First pitch outside, 1-0. He could walk as well. I like that. I'd like a good walk out of him. You know what I mean?
Real. 100%. If we can get a walk out of him,
Listen
so
in
good.
and make sure we're not getting any buzz.
It's muted.
Here's the 1-0 to Allen.
We're not getting a buzz.
That's good. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2.
Technical difficulties.
Here's a 1-2 pitch. Grounded, foul to the third base side. One, two again. Allen trying to get a hit.
Yeah, we have a 4-minute delay now, by the way.
Really? And
Yeah.
he watches it looking.
All that lagging and stuff just put it behind by so much.
So, second strikeout for Fott will end the inning. Unfortunate to have runners on and you end the inning striking out looking.
That's the Braves.
So that'll bring us to the bottom of the second. Up at the plate will be Suarez, who hit 4 home runs on 4 at-bats in yesterday's matchup. That is something only 19 players have done, including him. So that is quite special. He's definitely hitting well right now. We'll see if Schwellenbach can handle him. Following Suarez is Thomas, and then Gurriel, Tawa, and Herrera. I had to read my own handwriting there. Are the final 2 hitters in the lineup. Schwellenbach had a pretty good first inning, gave up the triple, but then shut down 3 batters, including 2 strikeouts.
Hey, I did the chicken dance. Where's my money?
He's a donated.
And it says for Elijah only. Troy don't take. We can't hear me again. Check.
No. They can hear you for sure. Say something. Yeah, they can hear you. That's a lie. Unless it's behind and they just can't hear you then for whatever reason.
The stream is like 10 minutes behind. We're still in the first.
Can we pause the stream to restart it?
No. I know that works. The heck?
I thought that's how that worked. They're talking about Suarez's 4 home runs. Here we go. He's back up, getting a standing ovation. Well, a sitting ovation from the stands. Suarez.
Not worth standing up for.
Can you make it 5 homers in a row? First pitch, a strike down the middle. Batting .202 in the season with 10 home runs. 4 came from last night. That one a ball low, 1-1. Now, Eli White hit a home run yesterday, Elijah. Another one. He's got 2 home runs now. And a double.
And a single.
The 1-1 swings and a miss. 1-2 to Suarez. Schwellenbach dealing right now.
Wheeling and dealing. Oh, I'm yawning. Man, this is just
1-2 outside,
the
2-2.
worst game ever.
Next one low in the dirt. Full count. Don't want to walk him. Come on, Schwelly. Did all this work to get him to 2 strikes. Don't walk him.
Schwellybach.
He's got a weird stance. You know that?
He does. A lot
Inside in the hands, and that'll be a walk.
I hate Christmas. I hope y'all can hear me now. I'm still going. Check.
Hold on, put it to your mouth.
Check.
Don't do that. Yes, I can hear you.
I was just making up for when I was going to do it earlier, but sadly, the mics were muted.
Swings and a misses. Swings and a misses. That's not that's not a phrase
Misses
that anyone's
and
ever said before. Swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1 to Thomas. Batting .290. That one outside, make it 1-1. Here is the 1-1 pitch from Schwellenbach. Gets it to ground it. Pitcher to second base, and it's going to be a wild throw. Everyone's going to stay on. First and third. No, first and second even.
This game stinks.
Man, that's frustrating. Could have been a better scoop from Allen at short. The pitcher got the ground ball, threw it to second,
Umpire
and
almost
Allen
got in the
just couldn't
daggone
get it.
way. And no outs.
So now, yep, second and third, no outs. Due up, Gurriel. Gurriel's left fielder for this Diamondbacks team. He'll watch the first one low for a ball.
Oh, Isaiah better be watching this stream. I'll tell you one thing. He's been so dedicated to the Braves.
Yep, nothing more dedicated than watching the Gameday Bros.
Yeah, I know.
Commentate the Braves.
It's free. All you have to do is subscribe.
1-0, 2-0.
I mean, you can pay for a platform, or you can have us pay for a platform and just subscribe and watch. Like, that's as good as it gets right there.
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gurriel. He's going to hit this one deep to center field. Michael Harris runs in, and that'll score one.
People don't understand the trajectory of the ball. Do you understand what I mean?
Yep.
Put it again. Broski.
That makes... Oh, my goodness, they're going to get... We had to fix the audio, but
A
that got
pickle!
someone trapped in a pickle.
Pickle!
So that'll bring one runner home.
Isn't that what hurt Acuna? A pickle?
I don't know how the second run got in.
The second run didn't get in, bro.
Yeah, they're leading 2-0.
Yeah, the first play of the game, they got a run. Gosh, you just
Elijah, I have it
me
all
the
on
way
my
up.
sheet. No one got a run in the first inning.
Oh no, you got your sheet wrong?
Well, no, it's just... They're at Herrera. I didn't see what happened to the previous batter, Gurriel.
No. There was a run at the start of the game.
No, there wasn't. There was a triple, there was a strikeout, and a ground out, and a strikeout. Ground's the next one to the first baseman. That'll be the third out. I'm going to have to see what happened.
Right here. Right here is when it happens.
No, there's a triple. There's no run. I know that they got it in this inning because I can see on my board where I'm missing the batter. I
Yep.
just have to know what happened to Gurriel.
Player on third.
Player on third, and he never got home. There was a ground out, a strikeout, and a strikeout. But Elijah, go to the MLB website and tell me what happened at Gurriel's at bat. That's all I need to know. Elijah.
Okay.
MLB website. Gurriel at bat.
But I don't understand. And the Braves?
No, the MLB, the score of the game.
Well, I looked up MLB and the Braves came up first.
Look up MLB, Braves versus Diamondbacks. Go to the MLB website. Nope, not a news article.
Oh my gosh, bro. I don't see anything.
Yeah, box score right there. Top link. How did you not see that? Go play by play. I need to know what happened to Gurriel's at bat.
Dude, how many ads are on this page?
You're acting like a boomer right now. You don't know how to navigate a simple website.
And the first score happened at the start of the game.
No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
No. I literally have a missing batter on here. I know that's when it happened. I don't know Gurriel's at bat or Tawa's because we were working on the audio. Verdugo's up for the Braves. He singled back in the first inning. This is the top of the order and the top of the third.
Well, this is on yesterday's game.
Guess go to today's game. Don't worry about it. Just go to the scoreboard. I'll get it later in next commercial break. Work on the scoreboard. First pitch in there for a strike. I said, don't worry about it, Elijah. Don't worry about it.
It happened. It literally happened.
Do the scoreboard. It didn't.
Game, bro.
It didn't.
It literally did.
It literally didn't. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, hit into center field for a single. So Verdugo gets 2 singles so far in the game. That'll bring up Austin Riley. I'll look it up because I know I can find it.
But dude, I remember scoring it.
Well, then you scored it wrong because there was a triple, a ground out, a strikeout, and a strikeout. First pitch to Riley. In there for a strike. It's kind of off the plate, though. I don't really agree with that call. Gurriel hit the sacrifice. That's all I needed to know.
I was right.
He hit a sacrifice fly.
But we didn't.
Sack fly. To center.
You're doing that in the second inning.
I'm looking at play-by-play, man.
Dude, I was right.
It's telling me it's telling me the inning and when.
I was right, guys. I was right.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
He called that on the second inning.
Gurriel did not bat in the first inning, man.
He called it on the second. The play did happen.
Gurriel did not bat in the first
second
inning. Gurriel did not bat in the first inning. Here's the 1-2 to Riley. Grounds it foul. All I needed to know is who scored the inning. And now I have it. Riley doubled in his first at bat in the first inning. Strike swinging. That'll put him down. Lida, please focus on the scoreboard, bro.
I am.
We got an out.
Mhm.
The count 0-0. And you have to hit update. Here we go. 1 out. Put Riley down. Now Marcelo Zuna, who had the home run yesterday, comes in. Fouled out in the first inning. First one in there for a strike. The sinker. Outside, 1-1. And he'll foul this one out. Foul this one off into the stands. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Vaught. High for a ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Outside, full count. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Ozuna, but they'll first throw back to first base. Verdugo in there safely. Full count. Come on. Come on, Ozuna. Swings on this one, grounds it right to third, first to second. Hit as he kind of threw it to first, but he's all right. They'll get the double play, and that'll end the inning. The Braves still scoreless. We'll move to the bottom of the third. Due up for the Diamondbacks is the top of the order. Carroll, Perdomo, Smith. Is your microphone still working? Test it.
Yes.
I don't hear it.
Yes.
Oh, now I
Test.
hear it. Gotta make sure it's loud enough.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Man, I heard all that, bro. I think my boy better go in there and throw up. I'll be right back when Elijah gets back. And he's still not back. But we're back to the action. Bottom of the third. First pitch for Schwelly is fouled deep. Deep right field. Close to being a home run. Carroll tripled in the first inning. 0-1 pitch. Ooh, that's close, but they're going to call the ball low. 1-1. Swings and misses at the 1-1. That'll make it 1-2. One two is inside. That'll even the count at 2-2. Schwellenbach up at 32 pitches here in the bottom of the third. Having a pretty good game so far, though gave up the 2 runs. Next one grounded right to Matt Olson, who will flip it to Schwellenbach and get the out. Now Perdomo comes to the plate. He grounded out in the first. One out in the inning. Next pitch outside, 1-0. He'll ground it right to Ozzy Albies, and they'll get the Poof. Magic. He's back. Just like that. It's a miracle. Miracle. Man, we are way behind on the stream. That's insane. Is it always? Is it live?
Yeah,
Make sure.
I have been.
I know you were winding back for a while. 0-1 to Smith. 2 outs in the inning. Next one outside. 1-1. Trying to have a 1-2-3 inning. Outside 2-1. Two one swung on and missed. 2-2. Man, we're behind, aren't we? What?
Okay, I'm fine.
Here's a 2-2 to Smith. Swings and misses. That will be the third strikeout for Schwellenbach. And in the inning, 3 up, 3 down. Matt Olson due up for the Braves. On deck, Ozzy Albies, and in the hole, in the hole, Harris, Michael Harris.
In the hole, Harris.
You can get that Marcelo Zuna bobblehead. We need it to put it behind on the table, you know what I mean?
Be kind of nice.
Every time he doesn't get a home run, just flick him in the head.
Ozuna played for the Cardinals.
Hmm?
Ozuna played for the Cardinals.
Yeah, he's been around. I've been everywhere, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. Trouble I've had my share, man. Yeah, I've been everywhere. That's Ozuna. Also, Chavez, but he always comes home to Georgia. Have you seen him without a beard before?
Mhm.
Hmm?
Mhm.
It doesn't look right. Coming into the top of the fourth. What?
It's the worst play I've ever seen in my entire life.
Let me see. Play it again. What happened? I mean, I saw him go up to get a robbery. All right, 0-2 to Matt Olson, or 1-1 to Matt Olson. What happened? Was the ball not even gonna go over the fence?
It didn't even go near it.
And then it bounced over.
No, it
Olson's
didn't.
gonna pop it up to the third baseman, who
It-
takes control of that one.
It was bounce and roll. It didn't even go back over the fence, bro. He went up for it, and it landed all the way up there.
And then he fell down trying to get back down to get it. That's probably why he's playing designated hitter right now, Elijah, not left field.
Yeah, he was not a good player.
Inside pitch a ball to Albies. Next one swung on. Would have been a home run if he could have timed it up better. Foul ball. Next one fouled off, 1-2. We're going to have to figure out a way to put that on the overlay. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. That is literally horrid.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on, hit into the dirt, and they'll throw it over to first to get the out. So now Michael Harris coming up. Batting .406 in the last 8 games. He popped out, no, he flew out rather in the second inning. He will ground the first one to the first baseman, and that'll be that. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Naylor due up for the Diamondbacks. You working on some magic over there?
I'm cooking.
Pizza, 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 pizza. What's that song from? I think that's Burger King, actually. What noise did you just make? I know that people on stream heard that one. Waiting for the game to come back so we can get to the bottom of the fourth. Who do you think's gonna win, Legend? The Bravos or the Rattlesnakes?
Rattlesnakes.
The Rattlers?
Yeah.
The Diamondbacks? Why is everyone doing yoga on the field, bro? What's going on?
Whoa.
Everyone's doing rattlesnake yoga. A 1,000 people doing yoga earlier today in the outfield of the stadium in Arizona. First pitch inside to Naylor, who likes to nail the ball into the outfield. 1-0. Swung on and grounded foul. You heading off to the... You adding a cool new overlay? Just add it to the one we already have. He'll swing on this next one. That's into the gap. Right center. Harris gets to it. It's going to be a double for Naylor. Bring up Suarez, who has hit 4 home runs in the last 5 at-bats. So a leadoff double in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up Suarez. Swings and a misses. That's my favorite word, apparently. Swings and a miss. Swings and misses. There's just no A in there. 0-1. Next pitch. That one's going to be hit over the head of Ozzy Albies. Albies will get to it, though. That'll make it first and third. Thomas coming up with 2 base runners, no outs. First and third, no outs. He's going to hit this one opposite field. That's getting down. That's going to bring in 1. Trying to score 2. He's not going to score 2. He is thrown out. So Naylor makes it home. Suarez tried to make it home, but got caught. So Thomas gets a triple. So a triple for Thomas. Gurriel coming up to the plate. 1 out. I guess they're calling it a double with a fielder's choice. Swings and a misses. I gotta stop saying that. Swings and misses. 0-1. Next one outside and low. 1-1. Now low pitch there. Couldn't hold up on the check swing. 1-2. One two to Gurriel. The scoreboard is not accurate, I will say. 1-2. He's gonna pop it up off a broken bat, it looks like. And short will get it. See if I can take away that overlay. I think it's the overlay 4. I don't know if I have that. Overlay 3. That ain't it. We'll have to remove the scoreboard overlay if he is going to continue to be sick. Elijah. Here is the first pitch to Tawa. It's in there for a strike. Grounded into a fielder's choice in the second inning. He will ground it up the middle. What a fantastic play from Nick Allen to get that. Allen had to grab it up the middle, do a little spin around, and a hard throw to first base on the run. And that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. I'll be back in a minute. All right, all right, all right. We're back. Again, the scoreboard is not accurate. Hopefully, I'll get the overlay taken off in a minute. Elijah is sick. Here's the 0-1. Low for a ball, 1-1. White walked in the second inning for the Braves. Now he's up leading off the fifth. The 1-1 pitch from Fott is outside, 2-1 now to White. I would be a little scared to pitch in the zone to him as well. I mean, come on. Eli White is on a hot streak, that's for sure. 2-2. Outside, 3-2 now to White. Next one ripped to the corner in left field. He'll get to second, and so he continues his hot streak. All right, so Baldwin singled back in the top of the fifth. Batting .255 on the season. Swings and chops this one foul. 0-1. Baldwin batting .255 on the season. Got 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Again, singled back in the second inning. And he'll swing and miss at this next pitch, 0-2. White stands in at second. Wouldn't mind him stealing here if he wants to. Nick Allen is on base. He's on deck. He struck out looking in his first appearance. 0-2 pitch. Chop foul. Here's the 0-2. And again, grounded foul. Here is the 0-2 pitch from Fott, who's up at 60 pitches. Low for a ball, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Inside and low for a ball. Two-two pitch. Inside for a ball. Oh! They called it a strike. Man on second, 1 out now after Baldwin got the strikeout looking. First pitch to Nick Allen's outside for a ball. 1-0 pitch to Allen. They are going to throw back to White, and the throw is overthrown. White's going to get to third. So now a ground ball here could possibly score White, depending on where it's placed. One 0 pitch swung on, makes it 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swings and a miss. 1-2 to Allen. As long as he doesn't strike out looking, I'm okay. 1 out in the inning, so we're pretty much going to see, guaranteed to see Verdugo at the top of the order. Verdugo's 2-0, so I like him coming up to the plate. Allen swings and misses at a high fastball. That's the 5th strikeout for Fott in the game. Actually, the 6th to my count. Here's Verdugo coming up. Again, 2 singles in the game in his 2 appearances. One 0 now to Verdugo. One 0 pitch to Verdugo. High ball. So now a 2-0 count to Verdugo. I'd be scared to throw to him as well. Him and White. Having a game so far. This pitch fouled. It was low in the zone. 2-1. Two one. Swings on it, drives it, and it's fair. Down to the right corner. Eli White's going to score. It should be a double for Verdugo. He is 3 for 3 with 2 singles and now a double, scoring White. Braves get their first run of the night. Now, Austin Riley stands in. 1 for 2 with a double tonight. And then I'll do a visit to the mound. Next pitch in the dirt. Riley, an intimidating hitter. 6 home runs on the season, 294 average. Already doubled tonight. 1-0 count. 2 outs, man on second. 1-0 pitch. Low for a ball. 2-0. Pitcher kind of struggling now. On deck is Ozuna. He has not gone on base yet. Riley's going to rip this to the third baseman, who makes a great play and a great throw. So that'll win the inning. However, the Braves do get on the board. Let's see. It was a 5-3 in the inning. We go on to the bottom of the fifth. Herrera, the 9-hole hitter, is going to be leading off, followed by the top of the lineup, Carroll and Perdomo. Be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Bottom of the fifth. Zia Schellenbach can turn it up a little bit. Gave up a couple runs last inning. Or a run. A run on 3 hits, in fact, and 2 doubles. So, kind of a tough inning last time. But Schellenbach is still only at 54 pitches. If he can manage that and get back under control, that'd be good. Herrera takes the first pitch as a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch swings and a miss. 0-2. Trying to put Herrera down. Got him to pop it up. Infield converges, and it'll be Ozzy Albies that gets it. First pitch low for a ball. 1-0 to Carroll. Next one also low, but barely, 2-0. Corbin Carroll had a triple in the first inning. 1 for 2 tonight. He is the top of the lineup for this Diamondbacks team. Next pitch is outside, so quickly 3-0. Next pitch in there for a strike, 3-1. Three-one pitch. Down the middle, swung on and missed. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. In there easily for a strike. And he looks at it. And now Perdomo coming up. He has grounded out twice in a row to the second baseman. 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch for Perdomo is a strike. And he'll ground it past Matt Olson, but it was foul. Here's the 0-2 to Schwellenbach. From Schwellenbach to Perdomo. And that'll also be fouled down the first base side. Here's the 0-2. Outside for a ball. Next pitch, outside for a ball. That'll even the count at 2-2. Next pitch, swung on. High, deep, right field. And that is going to stay fair. Home run for Perdomo. Solo shot makes it 4-1. About to say 0, but the Braves did pick up that run last inning. Next one outside and low. Ball 1. It's Smith in. He's struck out twice tonight. He's batting .338 though. 1-1 now after the strike. One is in there for a strike. That was well low. Here's the 1-2, low and in the dirt. 2-2. He'll ground it into the dirt. Two pitch. Low, full count. Missed on the curveball. Payoff pitch for Schwellenbach. And he gets him to freeze up on the strike down the middle. I guess that's a strikeout swing. He kind of checked the swing but went around. 5th strikeout for Schwellenbach, and we'll go to the top of the 6th. Due up Ozuna, Olson, and Albies. And we're back for the top of the sixth inning. Ozuna up for the Braves, followed by Olson and Ozzy Obbies. They need some runs. They have 6 hits to the Diamondbacks 5, but they're still down by 3. Here we go. Ozuna 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch in there for a strike, low in the zone. 0-1. High and away, 1-1. This one turned on, but he misses it. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And broken bat hits it up the middle. Shortstop can't get there. So a leadoff single for Ozuna. Olson up now, who is 0 for 2. Olson watches the first one for a ball. Next one barely outside, but that's ball 2. 2-0 to Olson. He'll swing and foul off the next one. 2-1.